Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It's a great privilege to be called to make my maiden speech in this most important of debates, and I congratulate many others who've made outstanding maiden speeches today as well. Many honourable and right honourable members will lay claim, I'm sure, to their constituencies being constituencies of two halves or numerous parochial parts. I am another in that respect, and Batley and Spen is very much that kind of constituency, and it's a joy to represent such a diverse community. Batley and Spen is a gathering of typically independent, no-nonsense, proud Yorkshire towns and villages. Our communities have been deeply enhanced by immigration, be it Irish Catholics across the constituency or Muslims from Indian Gujarat or Pakistan, principally from Kashmir. And whilst we celebrate our diversity, the thing that surprises me time and time again as I travel around the constituency is that we are far more united and have far more in common than that which divides us. My constituency is also home to Fox's Biscuits and Lion Confectionery. So I'm sure you will not think it an indulgence, Mr. Speaker, if I describe Batley and Spen as a constituency with an industrial heart wrapped in a very rich and pleasant Yorkshire landscape, geographical, historical and cultural. The spirit of nonconformity is as prevalent now in my part of West Yorkshire as it was in the time of my two immediate predecessors, Mike Wood and Elizabeth Peacock. They were both known for their own brand of independent, non-conformist service, albeit in very different ways. And I intend to maintain that established tradition in my own unique style. Of course, Batley is a town that has sent Labour MPs to this place for the best part of 100 years. One of those, Dr. Broughton, is of course famously credited with bringing down a government. So I respectfully put the right honourable members on the front bench opposite on notice. The Spen Valley has a far more chequered political history, alternatively sending Labour and Conservative MPs here for much of the 20th century. Nothing made me prouder on the 8th of May to be sent to this place with an increased Labour majority, proving that, again, non-conformity in my neck of the woods is what we do best. As I've already alluded, we make things in Batley and Spen, now just as we did historically. Batley and Spen has a higher proportion of people working in manufacturing, and we can boast the full range of industries, including high-skilled precision engineering. We manufacture all sorts, from beds to biscuits and carpets to lathes. We've also got some of the best fish and chips in the country and curries in the world. What many of our businesses are lacking, however, is confidence. Confidence to expand, confidence to borrow, and confidence to grow. Confidence to fuel a real economic recovery that benefits everybody, offering decent jobs, paying decent wages, and bridging the skills gap. Key to changing that is a fundamental shift in attitude towards regional economic regeneration. It's time to give city and county regions the powers and the resources that they need to promote growth. And I will happily work with all who are genuinely committed to building an economic powerhouse in the north. This agenda has to have at its centre a commitment to connect towns and villages in constituencies like mine to thrive in city hubs and to deliver in a financial offer in the forthcoming July budget that gives this worthy goal a real chance of success. Because Yorkshire folk aren't fools. Talk about devolving power to cities and regions while simultaneously stripping them of the resources to deliver and subjecting northern councils like Kirklees to the harshest of cuts is not compatible with a worthy commitment to building a northern powerhouse to drive growth and prosperity. Businesses in my constituency want help to address the skills mismatch at local level, which leaves employers with staff shortages and young people without jobs. They want access to reliable sources of finance, including a network of local banks. They want to connect to a regional infrastructure that works for them, not rail price hikes of over 162% and endless delays to key transport projects like the electrification of the line from Manchester to Leeds. And many businesses in Yorkshire also want the security and stability of Britain's continued membership of the European Union, a cause I look forward to passionately championing in this place and elsewhere. The key question for me is this: will the government's rhetoric will the government's actions match its northern powerhouse rhetoric? HS2 is not the only acid test. There are two bigger challenges. First, will the government really devolve all the powers and decisions that could and should be taken locally and regionally? My test will be this: if there is a compelling reason for this to be a national decision, then so be it. If not, it should be devolved. And second, will the government really take the whole range of its decisions across transport, R&D, planning, education, skills, in the interests of rebalancing the economy and growing the north? I'm Batley and Spen born and bred, and I could not be prouder of that. I'm proud that I was made in Yorkshire, and I'm proud of the things that we make in Yorkshire, and Britain should be proud of that too. I look forward to representing the great people of Batley and Spen here over the next 5 years. Thank you.
Mr. Graham Evans.
Mr. Speaker, and it's an absolute pleasure to follow the honourable lady for the great constituency of Batley and Spen. I spent many